our view is that it's an example where social media and people's emotions on social media can become quite inflammatory and can really get people going. We have to emphasize that blackface is an extremely serious offense. It's an extremely serious thing that should not be happening in South Africa. But we do believe that this may have been an example of mistaken identity as such. And it also again points at how social media can really make things blow up pretty quickly. But it also points a finger and says that we all have to be responsible about how we use social media. The incident in 2014 should have been a wake-up call. It should have been that by 2016 we wouldn't be seeing misunderstandings like this, that students are a lot more sensitive to these issues. We also, those cases that happened in 2014 were blackface, and we actually did speak quite harshly against that. It looks like the university has been put between a rock and a hard place in this instance, because they had to come down harshly on these students until an investigation has been carried out, purely because you can't see a repeat and another repeat and another repeat of the same thing happening over and over again. So blackface is problematic because its historical context, its historical origins are one of insult, of humor. It's where white people would blackface them up and then act in sort of stereotypically back ways. We're talking decades ago, the origins. And so the origins were not pure origins at all. The origins were ones of sort of looking down, of judgment, of superiority, inferiority, and of sort of characterizing black people as such. Unless we as a country can acknowledge that racism is all-encompassing, that it's really a scourge that covers all walks of life, all races, all genders, all backgrounds, ages and so forth, we're going to struggle to overcome it as well. And people must understand that just as blackface is extremely serious, something like spray painting, swear words and that sort of thing about white people on walls, and misunderstanding the history, because Oliver Schreiner was actually one of our leading judges who really worked hard to try and overcome apartheid issues and so forth. It's a misunderstanding of his role as well. It all should be treated the same. So all these cases, our view is, need to go to the South African Human Rights Commission, and our constitution is very, very clear on all these cases as well. Blackface is an expression of hate speech as such, so that is spoken against very harshly in our constitution, as is the spray paint and t-shirt worn at Wits University. We look at what are the underlying issues of this, because we can talk and talk and debate and have talk shops, and we can get conferences and we can have TV programs about it, but what do we need to do to really solve this issue? And for us, it's empowerment of people. And what we're seeing in our research is that huge inequality in the country, absolutely, I mean, it's unprecedented. 50% youth unemployment, as I said, and then actually a lot of young people just not being served by the education system. And we're saying what we need to do is we need to get the economy built, and we need to get the economy growing, and we need to fix the education system, and we need to get young people in particular into jobs. So we need to look at our labor policies. And why we say that, instead of so even though we acknowledge the pain of the race issue, we also acknowledge the structural challenges that came out of those years and that we're still facing, and that we need to discuss those and for a long-term solution going forward.